Hello everyone. So today I bought a pen collection. Let me show you. This is coffee, and on that note, I would like to. I'm also revising object-oriented programming, and in the continuation, I'm also like trying to improve my communication. That's why this idea came, so that I can make uh, whatever I learn, I post it on YouTube. So in that way, I also get to speak, and that's how this idea came. Now let's start with what we are learning. So I have been trying to study low level design from very basics. So for that I have to start with object oriented programming. So I will be learning object oriented programming first, and then I'll move forward to the low level design. And in the same process, whatever I will be learning, I will be recording a video and try to explain some things in that portion related to that topic, so that I can practice and also revise at the same time. Now let's start with what is object oriented programming. So earlier there was uh, programming earlier we used to program for the called procedural programming, where we create various functions for different works and use them for us, but it is not feasible for the long run. As the code base increases, I cannot call function every time whenever I create that. Mm. So here comes the class. So what is class? I will be telling the keywords or the points. So what is class? Class is something we call as the logical representation, and object is that instance of the class. This is also known as the physical representations. And then comes the attributes and methods. Attributes are nothing but the properties or the variables that we create, and methods are the functions. We call them behaviors. And these attributes and methods talk to each other with a special type of functions known as getters and setters function. Now, an important part is the constructor. So a constructor is a special method that initializes the object, and it runs only once when the object is created. Now let's deep dive into the code base. Here it is, constructor. So there are basically three types of constructor. First one is the default constructor. Second is the parameterized constructor, in which we have to give some parameters. Then copy constructor. Here is the catch. Here you can see this word. So what does this do? So whenever we try to initialize a class inside the same class and use the same class as in that class, we use this instead of that, because it is what it is. No, I think I have to learn again what is this behavior. So that's it for today. Bye bye.